Hi guys and welcome to TaylahTalk. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I'm so sorry. I hope you guys have had a lovely day, and I have been sitting here for that long filming that many videos because Vlogmas is fun and I can't help it and get in the Christmas spirit and get really excited. But today I thought we'd kick back old school TaylahTalk because I have story time for you. I have a story time. I only have a few of them left, and so I'm trying to hold on to them for like the good moments, but this happened recently and I'm going to talk to you about it because let's just like get into it. There's a little backstory first though. I had started dating again for roughly about a month now, and I'm lucky at this point in time that I have found someone and things are going pretty well and life's pretty good, and I might introduce him to you guys soon. I don't know. I've kind of like learnt my lesson about like introducing you guys to guys quickly, because like I feel like once they're on my channel they're on there for life, and I don't want to, you know, show you guys the wrong kind of guy. Not that he is. But yeah, so basically with this person, fuck, we should give him a really cool name. What's a really cool name? No, he doesn't deserve a cool name. Fuck that guy. We'll call him Jerry. I met Jerry through Tinder, I think. It might have, or some kind of dating site. Like we matched and we started talking and he seemed really cool, and he kind of like fit my criteria when it came to like what I kind of wanted at the time. He was like, oh, I live in Brisbane, and I was like, oh, that's really far away from me. I don't know if I want to really like pursue someone that lives so far away, but I was just like really attracted to him, I was really attracted to him at this point, so I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. And he was like, my car doesn't work at the moment, but I can get the train down to you. And I was like, okay, cool. And he got the train down. Like, a train to come down to see me is a solid effort, and I appreciate that because it's like an hour and a half or something on a train. So like, I really, like, for someone who wants to do that to meet me, like, I'll be like, yeah, okay, let's go on a date. And we went on our first date. We went swimming, and when we went swimming we went to like this like creek kind of thing. Everyone that was there wasn't in the water, and I was like, that's so weird for everyone to come here and not swim, because it's like the place to swim kind of thing, like in my area. And I was like, okay. And then we walk in and I started getting attacked by catfish, and I was like, oh my god, and they're like biting my ankles, and I was like, okay, I'm fucking out. So we ended up getting in the car and going to another place to swim, and then we swam, and it was cute and it was fun, and I was really enjoying my time with him, and I was just like, this guy's really cool. I wasn't expecting him to like, click with someone so quickly, especially because I've been like hurt and stuff in the last like year or so. Not the last year or so. No, I got hurt pretty bad, and I've been like really guarded ever since, and I kind of started to really like this guy, and not like on the first date, but like obviously we continued dating afterwards, and like we would hang out. I'd go to his house. He came down and like met my family and things like that. The day he came down to meet my family, I went up to get him first because his car wasn't working. He was like in between jobs and stuff, so like I kind of get that, and like it's like whatever. That kind of stuff doesn't bother me because it's like not my business kind of thing. Yeah, I pulled up at his house and he like greeted me, and he was like, hi, and I was like, oh, hi, and I'm like, how have you been, da, 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 da. And I went into his room because he's like, oh, I need to have a shower or something. Like he did something like that, or I need to eat something, and he was like away from me. So basically I was alone in his room, and I was just like laying on the bed, and the bed wasn't made or anything, so I was just kind of like laying there, and my hand kind of like I just like, you know, like relaxed my hands, and I felt something in the bed, and I was like, what is that? And I like went and like felt it, and I thought it was a texter, and I pick it up and I look at it more carefully, and I realized it was a mascara. And I was like, I was like, this bitch. At this point we've been seeing each other for like 2 weeks or something like that, and he made it vocal to me that he didn't want to like make anything serious of us. Like, he just wanted to like be like friends with benefits, for like lack of a better word. But he also implied to me, like probably in the last couple of days, like before that day, that he was like thinking of making it more. Like, he implied it, and by like things he said and like things he'd done and the way he acted to me. He made plans with me for Christmas, he made plans with me for New Year's. Like, we were like, we were gonna be a thing kind of thing. I was under the impression. I found this mascara, and it was Kmart OXX mascara, by the way, so like do you not have standards? Like Rimmel or nothing. And and I was like, oh, I like open it because I was like curious, and it's like all clumpy and nasty, and not that that's really relevant to the story, but I was like, that's so gross. And then I also found eyeliner in the bed, and he's like voiced to me before that he's a special makeup artist, like special effects makeup artist, and that he like does the, like he likes to make that kind of stuff. So I thought maybe it was part of his project. So when he came back in, I was like, I'm gonna ask him about it just to like hear about it, and just to like suss it out, because at this point I was like, really you want to play this game? I understand that he didn't have any commitment to me at the time, and I can understand that, but he was implying commitment, and it felt like it was getting there, and so I was getting attached. And when Taylah gets attached, does not end well, honey. No, for any party, including me. So he walked in the room, and I was like, oh, how, like, I'm pretty sure he got food. I was like, oh, how was the food? And he was like, good. And I was like, okay, just that conversation. And then I was like, so whose are these? Yeah. And he's like, look on his face, he just goes, well, this is awkward, and walks out of the room. And I was like, like evil Taylah was coming out. She doesn't come out often, but when she does, oh, does she come out? I was like, calm down, Taylah. He doesn't have any commitment to you. You can't be mad about this because he's just living his life, and you decided that this is what you wanted to. You've got to like be calm about it. But inside I'm like, oh god, kill him. And I felt like I waited for him to come back in the room, because I was like I'm not leaving until you tell me. And like and he comes back in, and he kind of just like pretends like we didn't say anything, and like nothing happened. And I'm like, okay, you want to be like this? Okay. And then we got in the car because he was meant to calm down and meet my family that day, and like it did. And on the way down though, I was like, I can't remember how it came up in conversation, but I really just like out of nowhere was like, so you're gonna talk about it? Like, are we gonna talk about it? Because like we need to talk about it. And he was like, oh, it's this girl I'm seeing, makeup, she left in my bed, this is really awkward, I told you I didn't want commitment, I'm sorry you had to see it. Like a part of me was just like, oh, okay. Like I was at this point where I was just kind of like, he's not really sorry about it, he's just kind of like, sorry you saw it. And I'm just like, okay. And then he came down and spent the night with me and stuff, and then he was like I just can't get over the fact that he like was talking to me about Christmas and New Year's, and like going to see movies that come out in months time together, and like making all these like plans with me. And like I understand you can do that while being friends with benefits, I understand that's a thing, but it was definitely like, he introduced me to his family. I like hung out, I hung out and got close to his brother. Like his brother was mad. I spent time with everyone, and to know that he was like seeing another girl, and like I should have seen red flags. There was definitely like a few. I don't know if it was that day that I found the makeup, or if it was the time before, but we hung out with his brother. And his brother, when I've met his brother before. He has a couple brothers, but there's a different brother to the one I got close to. I went up to this brother, and he was like, I've met him before. And he was like, oh, I haven't met this one before. And I was like, as in like I'm one of many. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I kind of just laughed it off, thinking maybe that was him, like his brother being like a smart ass to make him like look bad. But it turns out it wasn't. Yay. Taylah gets used. Love of my life. Basically I'm making this story time because it's like to find all those things in someone's room, and like to hear that and things like that. Like, you deserve better than that. Like I know I deserve better than that, and I definitely have that now, and I'm very grateful for it, for like the situation I have now. Like what else happened was that I went to Sydney for a trip, which you guys saw the vlog for. While I was in Sydney, he messaged me going, hey, I'm just letting you know now that like I'm seeing someone, and like, you know, I'm like I just want us to be now strictly friends. And I'm like, what? I was like, for someone who's like, well, like I want to be friends with benefits, I don't want anyone, I just want to sleep around, live my life, blah 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 blah, to then tell me that like he's seeing someone, like isn't like they're gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend. And I'm just like, but you were doing that to me. Like I was really angry at this point, because it's like I put up with so much shit. Like I went past the whole like makeup in bed thing. I went past the whole like, at one point one of his brothers was trying to crack onto me, and it was like a whole ordeal with it, and like he didn't like it, da da da, as you wouldn't, da da da. But then like I was like, there's been so much drama with you, and now you're telling me you don't want me. I shouldn't want you. And then he like, we just like stopped talking because I was just like, I'm so mad at you. Just Salada. And I was just like, I can't do this. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. And he's like, oh, I really want to be friends. And I was like, fuck your friendship. I have friends. Like, kind of. Anyway, I was just so mad at him. And then literally a couple of days ago, this is what made me think of doing a story time. He messages me going, hey, me and that person broke up. We're no longer together. And I really want to be friends with you. And I was like, so you broke up, huh? So like, you should have, like, you know, decided who was worth more of your time. The girl who like put up with all your shit, and the girl who like was there for you, and the girl who understand all your shit. And instead you went with some other bitch that wears $2 Kmart makeup. Like, cute, but no, bye, see you later, get fucked. Like, I was just so like ropeable when he was messaging me going like, I really want to be friends, da da da. And I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not being friends with you. I'm not even talking to you anymore. Like, we hadn't talked in weeks. I'm very much so content with never seeing your face ever again in my life. Like, you just made me angry, guys. And like, you can comment down below and tell me if you think I'm in the wrong, or if you think I'm in the right, or if you think that I'm being really dramatic about it, which I probably am because that's like my life. But yeah, feel free to tell me like how you feel about it, because honestly, I just like, it was the first guy I started getting attached to after I broke up with my last boyfriend. He wasn't the first boy I dated or anything like that, like, but he was the first boy I was like starting to feel for. So I got really like hurt by the fact that I ended up getting so screwed over. Moral of the story is that there's plenty more fish in the sea, and I definitely have found one, and I'm very content with my fish. Yeah, so that's just like a little brief story time of like a time I was dating someone and I found makeup in their bed, and just like, I date idiots. Like, except for the few, like there's been a couple, like, don't get me wrong, there's been a couple that are actually decent, but like overall, I don't know, I don't understand my logic when it comes to dating. That's the end of the story time. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions, because I love hearing them. And subscribe for more. Welcome to Vlogmas. I don't know what day this is. I don't know when you're seeing this, but I hope you're enjoying it. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.